Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to pitch an idea for a new music course. It is called Introduction to Music Production, Composing and Arranging. Now, you're probably wondering, what is this course? It is a semester-long course where students create their own music to perform in front of the student body. They use instruments, whether the instruments that they own or the school-owned instruments, and computer technology. Your next question might be, why is this course important? This class is important because it helps students connect with their music creativity. Most students get involved with music because they would like to be able to do the same thing that their favorite artist is doing. Usually when students get involved with music, they think they will be composing and arranging like a lot of the famous artists that they know. Once they get into these music classes and programs, they learn about concepts, composers, and people that they never heard of before. They also perform music that they haven't heard of either in both band and chorus. Eventually, they gear off music and seek interest in other things. However, they still listen to music outside of school on a daily basis. The goal of this course is to give the students the opportunity to be creative as well as continue to discover their love for music. Now, I'm not saying that studying those composers is not important. The main goal for this course is to keep students engaged and allow them to be creative. Allowing students to be creative is beneficial to their individual expression. Most of the songs students listen to and favor display some of their expression of themselves. With this course, they can create music that fully expresses themselves, since one of the major aspects of music is creativity. And we all know that a lot of the later composers that we have studied in music wrote pieces that were creative and expressed themselves in some way. So that is the main point of this course, to allow students to do just the same. What is the final project of this course? Students will create and perform at least 4 original songs in front of the student body. The students will figure out everything from instrumentation to who does what part in a song to the needed props and materials needed for the final performance. In order to get to this final performance, there will be 3 projects throughout the semester. The first project will be that students will create their own full composition, which meets the criteria and guidelines of the teacher's choosing. Now, one example of an assignment is down here in the rap songwriting assignment. It's a little hard to read the print, my apologies, but it says that you can create a rap song in small groups. Each member of the group is expected to speak some portion of the song. A written copy of the song is needed, and etc. Now, these students will perform the piece in front of their class, and then they will hand it to the teacher for the teacher to grade whether the song met the necessary guidelines or not. The second project will be that students will create an arrangement for their peers' original composition. What the teacher will do is pass back their songs to the students, but not give them their own composition. They will hand them somebody else's. For example, if anyone remembers peer editing, it's almost similar to that, except they're not going to grade the paper and then give it back. What the students are going to do is use that same musical idea that their peer wrote and try to find an arrangement. For example, the teacher might give Johnny Charlie's composition because he feels like he used this element of music so well that he can put it into Charlie's piece and then create something pretty interesting. Those new compositions or arrangements will be handed back to the teacher for the teacher to grade and hand back for the third and final project, where the students will choose 4 of the compositions to perform for the concerts. Now, after hearing all of these arrangements and the compositions, as a group, the students will decide which 4 they want to do. They will rehearse, they'll take class time to rehearse, even outside of class if needed. They will decide instrumentation and anything else needed to finalize this final performance so that when they get on stage, they're prepared and ready to go. The students will mostly be in charge of this, while the teacher serves as a facilitator, mentor, and guide for the students. Students should have a basic knowledge of music theory before taking this course. Excuse me. They should know like the value of a quarter note or like chord progressions and whatnot. So I would suggest that they take music theories 1 and 2. They can take music theory 3 along with this course, but if they want to do it before they do it, then that's okay as well. Other details of this course includes that this class will meet twice a week. There will be 15 students per class. There will be online readings, which relates to music production. The teacher will provide these readings, and then the students will have access to GarageBand and other music creating softwares on the computer. That is the overall description of this course, Introduction to Music Production, Composing and Arranging, and I hope you consider it. Thank you.